I'm Ryan from Far.reach Outfitters, and today we're going to look at new tail rack for the Honda CRF450RL, and we'll do a little install video. So you've seen the rack for the 450 on the bike. Let's have a look at it off the bike. It features a full wraparound design. It bolts to the other side of the subframe under here, and also to the seat bolts at the back of the seat here. The upper tray is made out of aluminum, and the sides are steel for strength and just malleability, just in case you have fitment issues, because not all two bikes are the same. To install this rack, it's going to come disassembled. In the kit, you'll have the tray, the two side brackets, the 4 bolts to hold the tray on, as well as these 2 longer bolts to go in to support at the front where the seat bolts go, and a pair of spacers that will lock your body panels together and provide clearance so that the brackets don't interfere with the plastic fender. The rack is actually a super easy install. All you have to do is remove the 4 bolts that hold the factory tail to the underside of the subframe, and then you need to remove the 2 bolts to hold the seat on. And from there, you can start the installation. For installation, I recommend rough assembling 1 bracket to the tray and then leave the other loose, like totally free. And then that way you can attach the tray and bracket on one side and then attach the other bracket and then bolt everything together and tighten it up. I'm not going to bore you with the whole process, so here's a montage. To make your life easier, try not to move the seat once you get these bolts out. So like I said, having 1 bracket loosely attached to the tray is the easiest way to start the install process, and it's just a matter of dropping it into place like that. Now the trickiest thing for the installation of this is making sure that these little shouldered spacers go above the bracket and then the bolt goes through them both through the plastic into the subframe. Then it's a matter of taking the other bracket and you just slide it in from underneath like that. Once you get everything loosely assembled on the bike, that's when you start to tighten everything up. Start with the 4 tray bolts, the 2 on each side, and then from there, switch to tightening the seat bolts, and then lastly, tighten the 4 bolts underneath. There's a little bit of room to shift this back and forth if you need to center it, and I find that tightening in that order gets everything to sit as straight as possible, so there's less messing around once you tighten up those subframe bolts. But that's it. That's the whole rack install. It's not a huge process. It has a great surface area for carrying your gear, lots of versatility for strapping and tying things down. And the best part is, if you take your stuff off and you want to do some hard riding in the bush, it's minimalistic, it's not in the way, and it's relatively light. And these bolts, they will not be gold. Gold was a choice for my personal bike because it matches my clutch lever. In the kit, they'll be silver.